Hey guys, Jeremy Jacobowitz here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. It's lovely seeing your beautiful faces. Today, I am in Tampa. See right there, a sign on my shoulder. Because this is going to be a little video about a roundup of some of the best Cuban sandwiches in Tampa. Cuban sandwiches were invented here. There are so many I had on my list, so I figured, let me go eat as many as I can, see what's best of the best, and pick my favorite. So, if you missed, I did some travel vlogs while I'm in Tampa. Go back and watch those after this video, but stay tuned right now for a whole lot of sandwiches. Tampa is known as the innovator of the Cuban sandwiches, and its history of deliciousness is tied into the history of the city itself. While rooted in Cuba, the modern-day Cuban sandwich began in Tampa as a lunch staple for the Cuban immigrants working in the cigar factories. It wasn't long until another group of people in Tampa, the Italians, influenced the addition of salami being added, which then became Tampa style. Okay, so first stop on the Cuban sandwich tour, we are here at Brocatos, a classic and institution here in Tampa. Brocados has been serving hungry Tampaans for over 75 years, and its history can be felt the moment you walk in and see the wall adorned with all of its famous clientele and news stories. It's the size of this sandwich that I was most excited for, though. Okay, so first of all, they're like, do you want the small, the regular to large? I was like, I'll just take the regular. They're like, 15 cents more for large. I'm like, no, I don't regular. I don't, what. Jesus Christ. This is the regular. Look how fucking big this is. I love it.
Oh my god, it's a whole entire loaf. Jesus. Oh. That's fucking great though.
Okay, so let's talk about the experience in there too. It's pretty funny. Like, were they rude? No, but they definitely wanted you to order fast and know what you were doing. Because like when you order one, as I said before, like they ask you the sizes, but two, they're like hot or cold. And they basically mean like press. Because there's all these signs saying like we don't press sandwiches except for the Cuban, which I don't know, I don't really understand. But anyway, to me like a Cuban is pressed, right? Let me know. But damn, this thing is fucking hefty. I am so into this. All right. First of all, I'm very hungry, so I'm going to keep eating before I say anything. Flavor-wise, it's everything you would expect. This is like a very classic, traditional Cuban. Obviously, all those pork flavors coming through, like a little sweetness from the ham, nice creaminess from the cheese, those pickles, the mustard, the mayo, are really nice. I will say that, like, I mean, again, like this is sort of something we're going to have to learn as you go through. Like, to me, I think the bread should just be like maybe a tiny bit more crustier. Iffy, but I mean, I would say like a very, very, very solid. A good like jumping off point for me to compare it to, because I think like when you're speaking like traditional, normal, this is the one. So now we have something to compare the rest of to. So this is a good classic to start with. Okay, next stop is West Tampa Sandwich Shop for a very presidential Cuban sandwich. West Tampa Sandwich Shop is known for being a low-key, low-price, but unbelievable Cuban restaurant in Tampa. So well known that President Obama stopped by to try it when he was campaigning in 2012. His visit was so memorable that they added a special Obama sandwich to the menu, adding lettuce and tomato to their famous honey Cuban. Okay, so on the menu, they have something called the honey Cuban. So the difference is that, well, it has honey on it. That's kind of cool. But they have the honey Cuban Obama sandwich. That's because Obama came here, he ate this sandwich, and he added lettuce and tomato. So I had to do that. I mean, listen, if it's good enough for Obama, it's good enough for me. So let's see. Okay, it is like, you could feel the density just like being up the plate. And like, it's also kind of sticky. You could like, already that honey is like seeping through the whole thing before you take a bite. And this just like, look at those layers. Wow. Two big differences in there compared to a normal Cuban. Lettuce and tomato. And obviously the honey. I think I actually like lettuce and tomato in it. Just adds even another just sort of like layer of texture in the whole thing. I don't know if I like the honey. Personally, honey does go well with ham. You know, honey, ham, it all makes sense. I think it is just like a touch too overpowering, if I'm honest. I'm not a big sweets person, so I feel like I would prefer more of that like mustardy coming through than the sweetness. But this bread is great, super, super crusty. I love how the whole sandwich is just like layered perfectly. I think the sandwich is all about those layers, and as you bite through, getting each one of those bites. And I think like I love it. It's not everything's sort of just like in harmony in the sandwich. Another just gigantic sandwich. Again, they still like doing the large, the regular large. I was like, I don't know, give me a large, I guess. I'm afraid it's gonna be too small, but these are definitely not too small at all. It's funny. I think in the first bite, I got a little bit more of the ham. When I took another bite, I think I got a little bit more of that roast pork. I think that savoriness balanced out the sweetness a little bit more. I guess it just sort of depends on where you get that bite. I mean, overall, bam. I love it here too. It's just so cool. Photos everywhere and just like a unique, old school throwback, homey feel, which I really appreciate, you know? Okay, next stop is going to be Bodega right here in St. Pete, but there's also a location in Tampa. Bodega is one of the newer kids on the block, but more importantly, bucks the trend of Tampa style and does not come with salami. Still, their shop has expanded quickly already, going from a little box to 2 beautiful full restaurants. Okay, got the Cuban sandwich. This one is actually, to me, more traditional than the ones that we've having honestly, because there's no salami in it. It's just the ham and the roast pork and the pickles and the mayo and the mocha sauce and mustard. So excited for this one. It's just another like real hefty sandwich. God damn. I'd say this one, the roast pork is really juicy. Probably juicier than the other ones that I've had. A lot more cheese also. And the bread has a great chew. It's very soft. I would say maybe I want like a touch more crunchy on the outside, but 1, I'm hungry. 2, this is a damn good sandwich. Wow. Okay, we are at La Segunda Bakery for another Cuban sandwich. La Sagunda is the OG. It's where it all started, as they have been making Cuban bread in Tampa for over 100 years. 4 generations deep at this point, not only are they still producing bread at their factory in Ybor City, but they have expanded to a few locations where you can get Cuban sandwiches and a lot more. This bread just like, it feels different, it smells different. Like if this is what they're known for, it's gotta be the best part, right? Let's... No, wait. I want more before I talk. Sorry. The bread has such an amazing chew. Super soft on the outside. But not only is it just like a nice crust to begin with, but I mean, you guys saw when they toasted it, like, they took 2 slabs of butter on top of that sandwich, so. Like, honestly, I'm happy to see eating this bread. With the amount of butter on it anyway, oh damn. I think I would have preferred for it to be like, it's perfectly toasted on the outside, but I just wanted things to melt a little bit more on the inside. I think like the cheese didn't super melt, and I think like when that cheese melts and things heat up a little bit more, it just melds all the flavors together overall, but like, nothing wrong with this. Whoa. So what's interesting is they told me that they supply the bread at West Tampa Sandwich Shop also that we went to, but it tastes significantly better here. My guess is because I went there in the afternoon, they were making bread that was made that morning. Still technically fresh, but probably not as fresh as what they're serving here. And I'm here in the morning, to be fair. So like, to get the true real experience of this bread is, oh my god. Like, you know, when you make bread for over 100 years in a city, you become so well known in the city for that bread. you're doing something right, okay? Alright guys, I'm stuffed. I've just eaten 4 of the absolute best Cuban sandwiches here in Tampa. That's not even scratching the surface on like how many amazing sandwiches there are here, but there's only just so many I can eat in so many days. But I promised I'd pick a winner. Let's pick a winner of what my personal favorite was. But first, let's sort of talk through these things. I think if we're just talking experience of eating a sandwich, I loved West Tampa Sandwich Shop. Just, you know, you walk in there, absolutely family run, everyone speaks Spanish, just like low key and cool, and had such a vibe that I loved it in there. I think if we're talking just the meat itself, I thought that Brocados was filled to the brim. And first of all, that sandwich was so big, like you're getting your value's worth out of that. So good. In terms of bread, listen, La Segunda Bakery is key. I mean, it's even key, as I was saying earlier, in the West Tampa Sandwich Shop too. Like they literally use that bread. So if we're talking just bread, which for a Cuban sandwich, bread is critical, La Segunda Bakery it is. But here's where everyone's gonna get mad at me. I do think, overall, my favorite sandwich was Bodega. I thought like the crustiness of that bread, the toast, not necessarily crusted bread, so I take it back. The toast that they got on that bread was so nice. I loved how just like melty the whole thing was together. I loved how the whole sandwich came together. It just, everything was like perfectly in balance too, every single bite in it, where some of the sandwiches were like, oh, the pickle's here, the pickle's there, the meat's here, whatever. It all came together perfectly in the magical bite that is the Cuban sandwich. But enough, it's the only one that was not like a traditional Tampa style. It did not have salami. I don't know if that says anything about my preference. I didn't feel which way or the other about the salami, but still, it says something. But yeah, that's my favorite. But my recommendation is to come down here and eat all of them. Do what I did. Eat all of them, come back onto this video and be like, Jeremy, you were wrong. Or you come back in and you go, Jeremy, you were right. Either way, I'm a happy person because I ate a whole lot of Cuban sandwiches in Tampa. I didn't know where I was going with that sentence. I'm just happy because anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button, comment below. Let me know what you think about these sandwiches. Hit the follow button, notification button, all this stuff because I go on a lot of food adventures all over the world. And I think you'll enjoy it. So, thanks guys.